Hello Stampers! I wanted to give you some ideas for storage possibilities for your Stampin' Blendabilities. Now these are really fun markers. As you can see, they come in all of these colors here. And isn't this fun to make it look more dimensional with the shading and each of them come with 3 markers: the dark, the medium, and the light. And personally, I don't really care for these little packages here. Just because that's my personal preference. So I just want to give you some ideas on some storage ideas. Some people have a hard time getting it open because of the little flap here. Now, one idea for storage is to get one of the older wood mount boxes. And as you can see, you can actually store 2 rows. Another idea that I really like and came up with is using the current clear or wood mount boxes, the tall ones of course. And what I've done is I've actually created these cute little pockets. I don't know if you can see that okay, but there's a pocket there. And I just did that with window sheet. And let me show you how I did that. First, you want to start with a piece of window sheet that is 6.5 inches by 4 inches. And then in the portrait position, now thinking in terms of how you set up a document in your Microsoft Word or Excel, this is normally portrait and this is normally landscape. So in the portrait position, you want to score 3.5 inches. And what that does is that gives you the base that is going to actually adhere to the bottom of your case right here. Then what you're going to do in the landscape position, you're going to score it at 1/2 inch over here, 5.5 inches, and 6.5 inches. Now what that does is, let me show you, the 1/2 inch here, right here, actually adheres to the side of your box here. So you have your bottom. And then this right here, because you're doing 5.5 and 6 inches, it's actually creating a little bit of a pocket. So when you put it here, it has something to adhere to, so your markers aren't sliding in and out there. So, and then what you're going to want to do is you're going to have these squares right here. And as you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see that okay or not, but what I did is I cut it at a diagonal. So that just kind of means that you have a little bit more playroom when you're adhering this into here. One other tip you want to remember is you want to make sure that the way that you fold your window sheet, because when you do a 1/2 inch, 5.5, and 6, they're going to both be like this. Well, you want to take one and fold it, crease it so it's like this. So your pocket is on this side right here. So when you do that, again, I'm going to show you my storage box that I absolutely love. And it's just nice because I have all of my markers here. And this will hold 6 sets. Plus, if you have your color lifter, that will fit in there too. Otherwise, you just have an empty hole where one would go. And the way I get those in is, and it takes a little bit of patience, is sometimes depending on my mood, I might take this side off first and adhere that, or I might take the bottom off first and adhere that. But then what you're going to do is you're going to actually adhere this one right here at the bottom. So when you're putting your tape on, I know I kind of skipped that one, you're going to put it here and here. So this is on your 1/2 inch tab right here. That's your 1/2 inch or your 3.5 inch tab when you scored that. And then also you have this here, you're going to put it on this part right here. So, and that creates your pocket. So I hope that gives you some ideas on how to store your markers. Another thing you can do is you can always color some of these and then put them in here if you want to do a quick identification of what markers are in this particular box. So just like this. So anyway, I hope that gives you some great ideas, and I'd love to hear from you. Give me some feedback.